Time now to turn back to meteorologist Clay Smith, who's in the Storm Alert Center in with us today. And Clay, things are heating up even more today.
Yeah, Latrice, temperatures already into the 70s. Look at Cleveland already at 77. So approaching 80 degrees, and that's about where we're going to top out a little bit later on today. I'm thinking low 80s. Going to be quite a bit of cloud cover out there, but anywhere from 80 to about 84 here in the valley looks to be likely. Plus your winds are picking up. We have wind advisories along the Cumberland Plateau down into northeast Alabama, occasionally gusting close to 30 miles per hour. And the winds are expected to get a little bit stronger throughout the day as this storm system approaches. So we're looking at the potential for widespread severe weather across portions of Arkansas, West Tennessee, up through the Midwest and down into the southern plains as this system approaches. And look at this, you don't see it too often, but that purple shade, that's a level 5 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Notice we're kind of on the edge. We can't completely rule out a stray storm along the Cumberland Plateau, but it looks pretty unlikely today. A lot of this activity is going to stay just to our west. But again, if you have friends in Memphis, Jackson, up through parts of western Kentucky, give them a call, make sure they're ready and have a severe plan in place, because level 5 out of 5 risk means that conditions are very favorable for severe storm development. Could be tornadoes, strong winds. So we'll keep an eye on our friends out to the west, but for us, we have strong high pressure just off the east coast. That's going to help to control our weather a little bit and keep the system just to our west. Now, it's going to try to get a little bit closer tonight into early Thursday, but how far east did that front get? If it gets a little bit closer, we could see some higher rain totals and higher storm potential for areas north and west of Chattanooga, primarily along the Cumberland Plateau. But the current guidance has this lifting back to the north tomorrow afternoon, which will keep the storms in the same places, Memphis up through Kentucky into Arkansas, and that's kind of going to be the trend. These areas are going to get hit hardest while we're going to be relatively quiet, and with the exception of a few showers and maybe a stray storm today or tomorrow, we're just not looking at a whole lot of active weather. It's going to be cloudy, breezy. We're going to get that southerly flows. The humidity is going to be up there as well, but even through Friday and Saturday, that front's still off to our north and west, but things will start to change. That high pressure starts to slide further and further east as we move into the upcoming weekend, and eventually this front is going to slide across the Tennessee Valley. Notice your timestamp here in the early mornings of Sunday, which this is upcoming Sunday. We're going to have this moving through. So I would say between 6 a.m. and about midday, we'll have that line of storms pushing across the Tennessee Valley. That'll give us the chance for heavy rain and maybe a strong to severe storm. So the Storm Protection Center is outlining a severe risk across parts of our area, and that'll primarily be for Sunday morning. Again, the next several days, we're kind of going to miss all of this activity with the exception, again, of just a stray storm or two. But tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, all looking at near record temperatures in the upper 80s. But look what happens as we move into next week. Cooler than normal temperatures going to take back over. So a bit of a roller coaster over the next 7 days. We're going to continue to warm up. Slim chance of a storm today or tomorrow. Going into Saturday, staying dry with storms possible Sunday before a big time cool down early next week, Latrice.